Hey guys, I'm Danny De Vries, professional angler on the Bassmaster Opens and host of My Kind of Fishing Show. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about crankbait selection, how to make the right selection of crankbaits when it comes to color and depth you want to run. Right behind me here you can see that we've got a pretty steep embankment coming down. On this embankment it falls down to the water about at a 45-degree angle, which means it tells me that that water is going to drop off pretty quick. I don't want to throw a deep diving crank right now because of the time of the year. I really want to throw something in the 10 to 14 foot range, and I've got tied on here, I've got the Blue Truce Livingston Howler Dream Master Classic, and then also I've got as a backup bait the Guntersville Craw that Randy Howe won the Classic on. And this is a really good bait when it comes to early spring fishing, late winter. When you're fishing late winter, I like to throw red square bills, I like to throw orange crankbaits, I like to throw red crankbaits, you name it. Something with a lot of color in it to kind of match the color of the crawdads that time of year. And then I also like always having tied on something a little more natural. This water behind us here is a little bit stained, so I tied on the Blue Truce, which is a transparent shad color, and it's got a nice chartreuse body on the bottom too, so it's really high vibrancy. The fish can definitely see it. Now when it comes to fishing points, when I'm fishing points, I like to go with something a little bit deeper, somewhere in the 14 to 20 foot range, to try and get down and dig on those rocks. I love having my crankbait bounce off of rocks. I think that's the most effective way for me, personally as an angler, to fish crankbaits, is to get them bouncing off and deflecting off of different structure. Usually when they're going down, you'll see them come down, they'll hit a rock and they'll bounce up. When they bounce up, it causes a reaction bite from the bass. They can't handle it. So I always try and match my crankbait depth to the depth of what I'm trying to fish and where those fish are going to be sitting in. Lipless cranks, great baits to throw in grass, on weed lines, and I also like to yo-yo them off of secondary points in the pre-spawn. Now for square bills is a big thing for me in the fall. I don't throw too many of them during the spawn, but I will throw them in the pre-spawn. As soon as these fish start moving up to the shallow bankments, as soon as they start moving up and sunning, I'll run that shallow diving square bill right along the bank and just have it dig down in the dirt, and it also creates another reaction bite. So when it comes to color selection, try and match your water, and when it comes to bill selection and depth of the crankbait, try and match the depth that you're finding these fish in. It's a good locator bait when you go anywhere from 0 to 10 feet. And then if you're not catching anything on that, try go a little bit deeper, go to the 14 foot. If that's still not working, you get the dog days of summer, then tie on one of those big 30-foot diving crankbaits, 20-foot diving crankbaits, anything you can to get them down on those schooling fish. So I'm Danny De Vries, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out our TV show, My Kind of Fishing, airing this April on the World Fishing Network. And also become a subscriber. Go to luckytacklebox.com and check us out on Facebook.